It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. Today, a battle in the Lone Star State, and when you play another team from Texas, it just feels a little bit bigger. It's the Houston State Bearkats and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The biggest question in college football this season, can Texas Tech be just as good this year? Off a magical 12-win season and an appearance in the college football playoff, Joey McGuire thinks they can. He believes they've got the talent to sustain the culture in their building. We'll see if the Red Raiders defense can also be as suffocating as they were last season. Things will get started here in Lubbock. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bearkats offense will be first on the attack. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
Yeah, Palmer, I don't feel bad for this quarterback, but I kind of feel bad for this quarterback because he's going to get some monsters today. And he's had his own struggles, but these guys, man, they all can get after the quarterback. They can get tackles for losses, get you in passing situations, and when they do, they hit you, and hit you a lot, and disrupt the timing. So he's got a tremendous challenge on his hands.
He's got a challenge. His offensive coordinator has a challenge, too, because he's got to find a way to make life easy for him, and that's easier said than done against this D-line unit. They have so much speed off the edge. Even the interior guys can collapse the pocket and get pass rush as well. So for the offensive coordinator, whether it's screens, nakeds, bootlegs, moving the launch point, draws, just trying to get the ball to this guy's hands early, that's going to be a big key.
They're all over it. Firing to the right, complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw, it's locked. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught on the RPO. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. Looking for a big play. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. The Bearkats will line up to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here are the guys who make it go. Just an outstanding offensive line.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David. And we are looking at one of the great offensive lines today in college football. They know every single week one thing. They're going to try to line up, and they're going to try and run the football. When you've got a tailback like they've got, and you've got this offensive line, man, they're hard to stop.
They are hard to stop, man. And what I love about offensive linemen, I like when they don't like people, and they enjoy moving people against their will. And this unit, man, they're going to pave holes, and this running back's going to get the credit. But make no mistake about it, that line up front paves the way and makes his job so much easier.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. It's caught. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. See some running room. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. He's dropped.
What a great play by the linebacker. Did you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Turns it upfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and there to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Coleman Williams. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football team.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bearkats offense out there to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Trying to establish the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Sells to fake. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Caught. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Back to throw, it's locked. Finds his tight end. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. On the option. Ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up, just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. Quick give. It's sticky. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think...
Snags it, and he's open. Lowers those pads. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
And the one thing the D coordinator really harped on this week was tackling the catch. They knew this guy was going to get his touches, but they had to get him down and limit the yards after catch. They're not getting it done there. They've got to do a better job in the back end of getting tackles.
And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. Knocked down immediately.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up. And they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Sends it back in motion. To throw, it's Hammond. Left outside is Sticky. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Breaks into the... Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And he's in for his 2nd touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down. He knows how to get in the end zone. And I love when you can run the football as you get close to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score came on an impressive run from the 20. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes the grab, it down immediately. He picks up a few. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's locked. Look out! Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Sells to run, looking to pass. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Flip it out to the back of the screen.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Picked off. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another 1st down. And the Red Raiders looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to run, it's Sticky. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? He now has 56 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the 1st game of the season. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Looking for the score. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fat.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Looking for running room. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Reed. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Bearcats will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's locked. Makes a grab. Turning it on. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Bearcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on 1st. Finds his man down the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Bearcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Motion from the wideout. Caught in the backfield. It's O'Neal. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down. And the Bearcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They were all over it. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeps it on the bootleg. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Out wide left, it's Reed. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Bearcats come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Here comes the heat. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Selling the fake. Under pressure. Right side, it's Carter. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Hammond. Going over the top. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got his man on the outside. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the ball comes to rest right there. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. RPO complete to open the drive. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's O'Neal. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. That's caught, it's Burns. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. 3rd and 3. They'll try to get the first through the air. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. Searching for space. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
The Bearcats out there to go on the attack. They've been hit with haymakers, down 21-0 and really needing to get a drive going here. Looking downfield, it's locked. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. This Mike backer showing some versatility. Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? Was bringing the pass rush that time.
No, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz and run games and all the different things they can do aside from making the calls and being the communicator on defense. These guys are as versatile as it gets.
Off play action on first down. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Defense all over him.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Hold and fire complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Running inside. It's Dickey. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. He's got 69 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. They're going to ride this running back. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
And, man, I don't know that there's a better 1-2 punch in all of college football when it comes to complementing each other than these 2 backs. Dickey can run downhill, stay square, be powerful. Williams can you can play touch football in an elevator and lose to that guy. So dynamic, good out of the backfield. Palmer, this offense, I know they got a new QB, but to me it starts on the ground.
It does. I think that's the part that really makes this offense so unique and dynamic, is it really is an air raid principle type offense, but they're still running it about 50% of the time. And you just mentioned the 2 guys back there. When you've got talent like that, why not? They absolutely should tote the rock.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Might as well give it to him again. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with...
Makes the grab in their space. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. Snaps it, and he has to have it. The throw to the outside is complete. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Back to pass, it's Luck. Working that wide receiver screen. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Just keep slinging it. Left side, it's Barry Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
2nd and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Out wide right, it's Barry Johnson. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The screen, he's got wheels. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. They'll run it on fourth down. Headed to the end zone. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll run with Brown. All over him immediately. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Drops back. It's Locke. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Sam Houston. Middle of the end zone. He's got it.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. From the gun, it's Danzy. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's out past the 35. Oh, he's got some space. Running inside the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearkats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Pulls it, fired complete. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Finds the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hits inside, it's Brown. Driven back.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
In the backfield, it's Barry Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking for a man. It's Locke. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quickly and protect better up front.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. The run inside. It's Dickey. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Might as well run him again. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Breaks into the open. The 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finishing touch, courtesy of that 75-yard run to the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And he could not get loose on the run. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
And they'll just down it right there.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
Got the first down. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 for the offense. To the ground, he's got it again. Not a lot of daylight, he gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Simmons. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Red Raiders have this offense rolling. Rushes on. And he avoids the sack.
Oh, and you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
Long way to go on second down. Quarterback keeps it. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team does a good job. He touches it dead. No return on this one. The Bearkats offense out there to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Barry Johnson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Wants to throw. It's locked. They're all over him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Straight ahead, it's Dickey. Turning it on! He's piled up 97 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
On 3rd down, here's Quentin Joyner. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They'll give it to him again. At the 20, he's got space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. They'll run it. It's Joyner. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's Hammond. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down. Oh, he didn't get past a marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. Fields the punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
It's 3rd and 5. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It's 3rd and 5. Moves the pocket. It's Hammond. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass. The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. The Bearcats want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Chucked it away just as he was hit. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. He's got great speed. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. From the gun. He's going for a big play downfield. Got it down the field. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
A first down for the offense. Tells the run, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers.
Trying to get behind the defense. Grabs it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Man, really good job by this defense staying positive. They gave up a bunch of yards, got down towards the shadow of their own goal line. 2 straight passes, 2 incomplete.
They will score! Touchdown, Red Raiders!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling like that.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's blocked. Look out! And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it, they're on the move. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Fresh setter downs going to the air. He wants to take the top off. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Tulane taking on the South Alabama Jaguars. And it's the Green Wave looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Now over to your game in Lubbock. Let's just take a moment to process what we're seeing. 2 quarterbacks, both dropping dimes left and right, both on pace to have career days. I can't wait to see what they have in store here in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones AT&T Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Bearcats will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Here's Joyner to begin the drive.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Sets his feet, it's Francis. Left side is Carter. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to Joyner. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7. 2 wide out to either side. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
He's changing the play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. And they'll mark this one at the 15-yard line. The Bearkats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Again, it's Brown. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's locked. Hauls it in. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Trying to slip through and pick it up. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Going with the counter play here. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
On the move, he fires. Right side, it's Simmons. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Red Raiders, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that. If they're
snags it, and there's running room. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding precision.
Touchdown, Red Raider! Quick strike through the air for the score. He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. The Bearcats come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Burrowing for yardage. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Punt is in the air. And it'll be down right there.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield. And now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the 2nd level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
Joyner again. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quick give. It's Coleman Williams. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Red Raiders just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Running inside, it's Williams. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them. Successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. from the gun. Finding some room. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Red Raiders trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback will keep it. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearkats offense out there to go on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Looking for a crease. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's blocked. Lets it fly. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw on 3rd. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Looks it in. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the 1st down. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Red Raiders have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Henderson. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And the Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Turns out it's Lee. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Drives inside. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Red Raiders line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Looking downfield, it's Locke. Out wide right, it's Burns. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Caught in the backfield, it's Barry Johnson. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to pass. Rush right in his face. Turns it upfield. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Drops back on 1st down. Oh, pressure's coming. He's got him in the flat. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Nowhere to go.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Bearkats send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. From the gun, it's Henderson. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out past the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a 1st down as this offense tries to put together a long drive. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's McDaniel. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not a lot of room to field this one. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Makes the quick grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Makes the grab. It's Reed. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Handoff from the gun. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Reed. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Here's a gift to Parker. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Scanning the field, it's Flood. Rushes on. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they're not on the same page there.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Keeps it on the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. keep it on the ground. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Slips through the line. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. And that one's incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Dropping back, it's Flood. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Hits inside, it's Henderson. They put the brakes on him.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next run.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Using his legs, it's Henderson. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll field this one in tight quarters. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Fresh set of downs going up top. The throw. He's got it. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
Run inside. It's Parker. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Right side, it's Burns. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Catches it at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. Working the ground game. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Sticky. Got a little grass. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. He's piled up 112 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Hands it off on the counter. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Right back to it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They'll give it to Parker. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
3rd and long coming up. Moving the pocket, it's Flood. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the ground with the counter. Wrestled down at the 26, it's a gain of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Keeping his eyes downfield. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety of the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've been giving up sack after sack after sack in this game.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind. Quick give. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Right back to the well. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
They'll run it. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. Hand it to the back. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, it's Danzy. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Red Raiders back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
The Red Raiders have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Coleman Williams. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball.
And defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the 2-point try. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearkats offense out there to go on the attack. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Got his man on the right. Turning it on. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Setting up the screen. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these big running backs, and then they get hurt.
He lets it fly. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Bearkats. A great catch and run for 6.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes courtesy of the big play, covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team. On the return. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Makes the catch and he's free. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Handoff for Parker. Past the 6. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a man. It's Flood. He'll get rid of it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Out of all the ways to get a first down, that's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and recover it. First down.
And, David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
RPO complete. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The defense will take a timeout, 25 seconds left to play. And the Bearcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
Here we go, ready? Red 54, go.
Here's Parker. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Timeout is called by the defense, a mere 21 seconds to go here. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
PAT unit on the field. hit that one with some aggression for the point after. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air, it's McDaniel. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance. They'll need a bunch on second down. They want to throw it. Lets it fly. He's got it down the field. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. One more play to pad the stats. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.